So, only pé he said I should sign up to Azure portal, use a PowerShell, download file. So this is what I did. So mo lọ síbí. I'll just show you what I did. I'll not do it all. So PowerShell, upload. I click this. Mo upload méjèèjì.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah. So when I did that, then the next one ni pé ó ní kí n run kíní yìí. So using this, so I was able to how to sálọ. Okay, so I was able to run it. This one.
Okay.
I use
So kilo create.
Ó create the kí náà pé ó create the 3 virtual machines, which are this. Virtual networks, sorry. Okay. Virtual networks, which are this. Okay. This one.
Yeah,
this
VNet 0, VNet 1, VNet 2. So I noticed the first one is US, the second one is West US.
Yeah, the two are in East US. The third one is in West US. Yeah.
Okay, in order for you to know the community motors on 2 different regions.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead.
So, so I did that. So to configuring network pairing, on this place on the network, I should click this one, setting pairing. So, which is this one.
Yes.
I've paired it already. GPI.
Okay, to ensure.
So multipair. This is the first pairing.
So VNet 0. Multipair make I noticed.
Yeah, VNet 0 to VN1, then VN 0 to VN2.
So that you understand, man. So one to the same region, one to other region.
Yeah. So after then, I did this one as well. That is the first one. Then I did this one again. I did it this morning actually. So I didn't run into any problem. So I did not use the Melo Kinian. So this one too. This one. VM0 to 2. I've done it as well.
Yeah, I saw it there.
Yeah. So I did that as well. So no, Moshe VS1 to VS2. Moshe no. Moshe no. 1 to 0, 1 to 2. So I did the pairing as well. So one pé bí báyìí. Bí tí mo wá ti rọ́ọ̀lù actually I did it to this place. I connected it actually. Mo tẹ̀ lo start one. I use this start oníkà low. But bí tó wá rọ́ọ̀lù.
Ìwọ ni start wa.
Start wa tí màá copy kìíní eléyìí báyìí. Ká ní pé lè mo fẹ́ ṣe. tí màá copy public IP ẹ̀. Ó ti yé báyìí.
Lọ ṣe kí ni?
Tí màá fi connect.
No, virtual machine nìyẹn. Àbí
Òun
wo
náà
lẹ
ni
sọ?
ohun 3 yìí.
Okay, no worry. Let's start from the 3 so that at least you've
Okay.
done. If you expect pé máa ṣe.
Really? Mo ṣe.
To be sincere, I wasn't expecting. So I was thinking that way.
I told you I'm not usually busy in the morning.
That's good.
Mo ṣe ń béèrè videos yẹn time to drive láti máa wo video yẹn nìyẹn.
Tó bá ṣe ẹni pé tó bá di ọ̀la ni màá complete àwọn video yẹn for this one.
In fact, I'm going to actually, let me say I'm going to offend you or something. Owó tí ó yẹ kó wọlé sí mi, I forgot pé mi ti sanwó lé mi, so mo ti sanwó lé mi. I don't have much left. But by God's grace, my second job is going to pay me Friday. So I'll pay you by Friday, like by alone, on Saturday.
Next week, Friday.
Next week, this Saturday, yeah.
No problem, sir.
Owó tó yẹ kí n save tó yẹ kí n ti mo ti fi ṣe owó rẹ́ńtà yẹn. That payment lórí mọ́tò yẹn dẹ́gbọ̀n. So yeah.
Okay, so let's just do this together then. So test inter-site connectivity. So in this task, you will test connectivity. So but make sure everything to share. Let's share both task 1 and task 2, abi.
Mo ti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá.
Let's scroll up there. Let's scroll up, okay. Okay, so this is just all right. See task 3. So in this task, you will test connectivity between virtual machines on the three virtual networks that you connected via local and global pairing in the previous task. So in the Azure portal, search for and select virtual machine. In the list of virtual machine, click. So that I must create the virtual machine control 1040 VM0.
Yeah, I'm to create it.
Okay. And lost when I verify. Go to the portal. Okay, VM0, VM1, VM2. Okay, let's take down. So VM0
if I didn't stop them.
Yeah, let's stop well. But if you learn, I'm not quite class. I'll stop well. I'll quite class. I'll stop. So, okay, yeah, para instruction. So in this
connect to.
Connect using RDP, abi.
Mo lo RDP, mo tún lo tiwa yẹn. Tí tá máa lọ ṣe open kíní. Tá máa ṣe open kíní kí náà pè.
RDP náà.
Open safe mode. Àbí kí la máa ń lò yẹn náà.
Show me what you are talking about.
Láti máa lo I did this one.
Okay.
Tá máa ń lò yìí. Kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ náà. Incognito, yeah. I did that. Mo dẹ̀ tún ṣe RDP yìí náà fún ẹ. This is where I got this thing. Ibi ni mo ti.
No, any solution. Let me be so
yeah.
Let's
start from there. I'm just letting you know where I got stuck.
You've done so well because you're almost done with the task. So VM0, click on it, drop to RDP, connect RDP, and then follow the prompt to start remote desktop session. So this step refers to connecting remote desktop session on a Mac. You can use remote desktop clients and okay. Scroll down. Scroll down, sir. Okay, so you can ignore anyone who comes to connect the file. So when prompted by using the student username and password from your parameter file. Login. Let's log into the machine.
Yeah, I did. But we can start all over again.
No, we don't need to do that. They just log into the machine.
Okay.
Affiliate
So,
by go to the
yeah.
portal. Let's log into the So click VM0. Yes. So okay, Windows Server. So start. So it's already started. Copy the IP address, and then so go to RDP file. It was to be search engine and silence.
Ngo.
If you
Okay, yeah,
search
Beaver.
silence, type RDP. Click on RDP. No, we need to run
I don't need to run as calculator.
No, it's okay. Just press it to let go. So paste the IP. Do Control V. Just do Control V like that. Okay. So click on connect. No, you can provide password. And also the password.
Okay, student to one already. Okay.
Password do let look.
Kí la máa ń lò now? Nigeria. Nigeria at 2022.
Kíni yẹn wà sálẹ̀? Ní RDP yẹn wà sálẹ̀. Click on yes. That's one machine.
So go need ká lo save mode mọ́ àbí?
No. Necessary. Ṣé tẹ bá lò fún wa connect?
Wọ́n ní mo lè ó dẹ̀ connect.
Minimize the machine. Oh yeah, hello. Go to this thing, do incognito. Maybe I will learn something new from you. The same thing. The same thing. Already one machine already.
No, ni mo sọ the same thing náà ni. Yeah.
Yeah, ní láti lọ incognito now. Incognito is browser now. Close the incognito. Incognito means that you want to browse without the browser storing up your data. So I understand.
Okay.
So minimize the link.
Kí minimize ilé?
Minimize the link. So now, shall give VM0 lele. LOC VM1. Hello, open VM1 now. Yeah, copy IP address, you know. Hello, sign in RDP. Paste again, just paste. You should be student. Not funny.
Kí lẹ sọ?
Yeah, sign in there. So minimize the lane now. Minimize the lane. Yeah, let's sign it better. Imagine VM seconds of Change. I know. So, Mokota Mashiba is minimize it. Minimize it. So now, I can notice nǹkan kan. Virtual network name. Ṣe pé VNet 2 lélẹ̀ / subnet 0. VNet 2 subnet 0. Kí ni IP address ẹ̀ scroll down. 10 private IP is 10.52. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ highlight the information. Bring up your notes so that I'm going to triangulate.
Okay.
Bring up your notes. Maximize notes here.
Mo fẹ́ wọn láwọn tí mò ń lò tẹ́lẹ̀. Okay.
So what you do now, meta, you have 3 tables. So VM0, VM1, VM2.
VM2, okay.
I'm going to triangulate it.
So kí ni màá copy?
I said, you go cost away, you know. Writing here, can you increase the font size?
We don't think this font size 11.
To be home, you know. This is be 16. So VM1, we have moved loss right? Tap. Check create table.
You got the tab fún mi nìyẹn.
Just move your cursor. Tab. So just do VM2.
VM2 síbẹ̀ yẹn náà.
Kàn VM2 bẹ́ẹ̀. Nígbà tá a fẹ́ create table. Then move ẹ̀ síwájú kẹ̀ ṣe VM3.
Okay. Okay, done.
Okay, it's VM3. So, padà sí VM1. Region is abẹ́. Bóyá East-West, bóyá West-West. No. Control Z, padà sísàlẹ̀, click sísàlẹ̀. As if you want to write another name.
Ó máa gbé wá.
Ibẹ̀ kọ́, you click outside.
Òdélé tuntun kéré o.
Yeah, don't worry. The bad type of time, increase the font. Don't worry. The time of the type of time, increase the font. I like it.
Okay. Region is
so I confirm the region.
It's not VM1, no. It's VM0.
I will know the 0, 1, 2. Correct.
Bless you.
Exactly.
So region is
You just click on VM0
east.
first. Click on VM0. I click on
Region is
VM0.
east.
Don't worry, click on VM0. All the information you want. If the region is this US, then copy the highlight the virtual network slash subnet if you use US something you can type. Highlight
Clear your light.
virtual network at subnet. You don't cause highlight.
Maybe.
Under public IP address, we are.
Okay,
Copy. So yeah, I'll paste it. So first type, so press enter and type HTS. Or you can press enter for wallet. You shall type HTS. So the copy IP address. But I say the copy IP address. No, not that one, not that one, not that one. Private IP, let me copy.
okay.
Public, private IP. Let's scroll down. Lower, let's see more right now. 10.50.0.4. Far from here. We allocate the one.
Hello. Hello, me. Yeah. I'm class. Okay, class. Yeah. Sure.
The same other one, we look for it.
Yeah.
No, my phone just cut. All I was going to the screen,
Sorry.
the screen, 4 street.
Oh,
So she was unable to.
sorry.
But more delay, more WhatsApp, me on the laptop. WhatsApp, more chat. So more of one though I was able to speak with her later. More of one. I chat but I want join class. I wanted to buy something. I was to send a link. So I think
You find the defendant much. Thank you very much, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for
No, the polymer. Do Control Z.
Web page is not called Benin.
I got delete the link here now. I delete the link. I paste it. Do Control V. Now delete all the link. All this from blah blah blah. I like that. I like it. So yeah, look, the arrow in Control Z. Now put your arrow at the back of your 10. At the back of your 10. Now do backspace. The backspace. Exactly. That's the one.
Yep.
Oh, sure. Okay. I move MVT ele máa move padà sẹ́yìn. MVT ele máa move padà sẹ́yìn. Wá sí before ẹ̀. Now paste. I delete the link and I push it. You push it. You click before the phone. So I like everything. So can increase one size and see 20. No, I need to feel it. Go back to 20. So now click outside. There's one edge. There's a place where you can look for the. I check it. I read it.
Joe, please, what are you doing now? I'm at your kill and chef. A big kill and chef.
Okay, so it's called network pairing. Control Z. EBM, click beside the M first. So that's where you backspace.
Tíjà gbogbo ẹ̀rù kò tiẹ̀ yé mi mọ́.
Can you bring up your ibi tẹ́ lọ lò ní ẹ mú VM0 yẹn ní sùúrù. Copy that VM0. Copy, cut it. Ó yẹ wá sísàlẹ̀ pátápátá níbi. Just use your Control C. Yeah, click there. Yeah, paste. No, not there. Go out of the box. No.
Could they go out of the box? No, that's the problem.
Go out of the box. Carry your cursor there and double click there. You want to double click. Go out of the box. So go to that VM0, cut it and paste it there. Control X. Cut and paste. Control V. Ẹ mú VM1 ẹ cut ẹ. Ẹ lọ gbé sáàrin. Put it in the middle. Yeah, look, cut. You can go and see the other edge.
Really good.
Naija is neat. We're going to be a lot of masters.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I know you didn't see it. So I was see silent VM0 the type or you can cut ECS. Yeah, paste in paste VM2. Can change this to West. Paste VM2 now. Yeah, change this to West. Sorry.
Thank you.
So go up. But that's okay.
Okay, this is
the first one. Lily. VNet0/subnet0. I like the record. Record. Yeah, peace and silence. Eduna, school up, no school up. Let me see something. So this one will be VNet1/subnet0, VNet2/subnet0. We need the ECS page here. I paste the same thing. Now change VNet0 to VNet1. That's the only difference. Yeah, I paste the third one. And now the okay. So now you have a 10.50.0.4. So 50, 51, 52. So copy 10.50 and copy it now. So yeah, paste it. Leave it to So this is the 10.50, 10.51, 10.50.
ọgbọ́n gidi ká pé àgbà ní wèrè. What is that?
So now, listen. So me looking at this is the 3 virtual machine that we have, and
Yes.
the 3 virtual network. So now they have been paired together. So you understand? They are not supposed to talk to each other because they are in different networks. But now, so yeah, copy. Okay, we have 10.50.0.4. So this is what you do. Go to any of the VM open here, maybe RDP. Click anyone. Yeah, go to search and bring up your RDP. No, sorry, bring up your CMD. LLC, can you see that window logo? The window logo, and right click on the window logo. Right click. So go to, you see,
Window PowerShell. Window PowerShell.
Okay, you can click on the window PowerShell.
I'm just asking, mo kàn béèrè tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Click on window PowerShell at the. So now, I fẹ́ mọ IP address eléyìí tí nínú mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yẹn sìn. I fẹ́ mọ eléyìí tó jẹ́ IP address eléyìí. So how do you get to know? Type if config. I mean IP config. As if you want to type configuration. Let me change it. Sorry, give me a minute, sir. Just a minute.
Oh, good.
Everybody goes in and should post my full picture. Now I post in Afro.
Which full picture? Hello, sir. Okay. So if I don't know, have you ever seen this command before?
Which command?
Okay, type is a command.
IP config.
Then
I think so. I think about sharing, about loading, something like that.
Okay, okay. So IP config, it means IP configuration. Of course, you already know what we mean by IP, Abby. So we are talking about its configuration. So it is a networking command. So this is how you know the command, how you know the configuration of a particular machine. The IP. So do space dash all. Now press enter. So give a notice.
The virtual machine's name, the physical address at
So this is VM0 Abi?
Yeah,
This is
VM0,
VM0.
yeah.
Yeah,
What's
good.
the name?
So forget about the DNS, blah 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 blah. And what's the other one? Only internet adapter, Abi? Internet. So, kí ló mean by internet adapter? This is the plug the imagine if it's a physical machine. If the man plug the LAN port, there's more LAN port here, internet port.
Yeah.
The internet adapter. But what is the name of the internet adapter? Lori Azure portal. Let me test your knowledge. It's so several times.
Internet portal. Is
Is your NIC, network interface card.
yes, Nick, yeah.
Mark off your
Nick.
NIC. Because already been NIC in IP malware. Let's understand. So what other thing tell you? So you NIC your NSG. Your NSG. So, but physically on the physical machine, or internet port, no one pay. Or the adapter, internet adapter, no one pay. Or could get Wi-Fi. If you are running Wi-Fi, well, of course, this is your VM. This is a VM, so you are not running any Wi-Fi. Look, machine, then loan listen. You are using the Wi-Fi, I get, right?
Yes.
So you are running Wi-Fi. So your Wi-Fi card will not serve as a NIC, network interface card. MRI list out. They will run this same thing. So now you can see some configurations, right? Look at the description. It said this is Microsoft Hyper-V network adapter, the physical address. DHCP is enabled, and then blah blah blah. Okay, Killeri, just look at the IP4 address. Killeri.
IP4 address. Oh wow. IP address here, private address here. Private IP here.
To follow reporter. To follow reporter. So this one is 10. Clearly by 10.50.
10.50.0.4.
There's another one 10.51.50.4.
Yeah,
10.52. One another network. So now if you can type ping space 10.51.0.4. So you need to ping the other machine. Press enter.
Quest timed out.
You need to ping. It's not communicating. It's not communicating. I say ping.52.0.4. Scroll down. So they are not communicating. This machine is not communicating to other machine. But do ping 10.50.0.4, which is the same IP address of this machine. $10.50.0. Yeah, type it. Ping. That is the machine is talking to
Any
itself.
instruction here. There was this thing there. that says this don't allow something from this. So maybe that's why.
No, me, more set up that shit. I don't know. But
Okay.
I can verify that because they join this thing, it's not talking to each other. So maybe maybe based on the instruction in tax 3, we now open up some certain things. So a minimize machine. So a minimize
Okay, here.
So let now
Wait,
go
let
to
me
the
show you. Instruction is okay. Be by. I mean, block tracks, block traffic that originate from outside this virtual network.
it's a block here.
That was what it says. Everything got to suffer on here. Block traffic coming from outside this virtual network.
Block traffic that originate from outside
this virtual
this virtual so maybe tabalo on block here. Yeah, tabalo on block here. But let's look at tax 3 because tax 3 is saying that you should test connectivity so they know what they are doing. So tax 3, go back to tax 3.
I see now. Really.
Okay, so I think we've read this one. Go to instruction number. So when prompted, sign in, join my password, okay? With the remote desktop section, I click start button and then I click new partial admin. Okay, we are there already. So tax 6, within the partial admin, run the following test connectivity to AZ over Y1, which has a private IP over TCP. Yes, okay. So in the video partial, run the following to test connectivity of this 05 VM1, which have test 10.51. Still low. But yeah, a copy PowerShell script. We are lossy in the machine. It's my machine that's in run on PowerShell admin. Let's go down. How DP now? Pick this one to new blue.
Okay.
So I right click and paste. Or just do Control V. Click inside the. Let's scroll down. Can paste to. And maximize the screen. Okay.
It's paste.
So press enter. We need connect now because already at the shaping. She's attempting to connect over TCP, waiting for a response. Well done. Okay, good. Okay, you got so you need a tiny me ring or computer name.
They all increase.
LOCB administrator location.
Increase.
You don't call administrator location. Right click. And right click. Go to properties. Salary. Last option. Properties. So go to font. Pick 28. Press OK. Okay. So computer Windows 51.0. Remote port. Okay. Matching IP rule. Network as internet. Those are internet. Test of signature. Okay. I'm coming. So okay, any go block every network. But okay, each machine has one port opened, which is port 3389.
Yeah.
Okay, port any one test in there. So only about to check because I think I like what they did there.
Share record.
Yes. Well, just a minute. Let's try to do something. Boxing, no? Phone you. Come and stay here. Don't go there.
Something's up to me.
Me?
Uncle,
Báwo ni
okay.
interview?
Long story, short story. But
Wọ́n ti mú ẹ. Hello? That's so good.
money we are no me call me to tell me today. Money we are getting
Okay.
there. There should be good news very soon.
Amen. Lord, ṣe dáre.
By
Kí ló
God's
ti lọ?
grace.
Mo ti lọ jẹ gbèsè sílẹ̀ báyìí. Mo ti lọ gbé Camry. Mo ti jẹ gbèsè sílẹ̀ dowó 13.
Yeah, well, like 23.
Àìrọ̀ 21 ni. Bọ̀ kí ni mo gbé? XSC.
Èmi tó jẹ gbèsè ló máa san.
Ọmọ ìgbà tí sáà sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó ń bá mi ṣe mọ́tò mi kọ́. Tí mo dẹ̀ calculate owó tó máa pẹ́ rẹ̀ close to 5,000 ọmọ.
Ṣé ìtàn máa fún
Capital One ló tẹ̀ fún mi lọ́wọ́ gan.
Ó ga ẹdínwó gbà padà credit ti ń dá nìyẹn o.
Capital One gan fọ́ ni Ọlọ́run. Mi ì ní báǹkì pẹ̀lú wọn. Mi ì báǹkì pẹ̀lú wọn.
But Capital One is actually a good bank.
Wọ́n fún mi ní pre-offer 58,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Then lọ sí Kúùs mo ti ra Camry mi tó ní tó ẹ̀tọ́ tó tàgbà ẹ̀ gbọ́ra padà sí Kúùs straight ni. Àwọn mọ́tò yẹn.
Credit yẹn ti da débì kan nìyẹn tó lè fún yín pre-offer pé.
Ọmọ credit wá tí mi gba credit card mi ó mọ̀ pé káàṣì bọ̀ náà láti jẹ mi gba credit card o. Mo ń fà ní mo bá fà.
Ẹ má fọ́nbù ẹ̀ ọ̀pọ̀. Ẹ lọ ra stick note kẹ stick ẹ mọ gbogbo lẹ́yìn àwọn bíbí tí bí ó
stick note ló ń dùn ẹ̀. Ọmọ kan tí mo ṣe ni. Mo lọ fún báàgì for straight pẹ̀lú savings so that wọ́n ní fún mi ní ATM card. Mo wá lọ change direct deposit fi ní angel of care sọ́dọ̀ wọn. kí n gbàgbé ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ ó kàn ra máa wọ ọbẹ̀ kó máa yọ owó wọn straight away. Tí mi sì mo ṣí mi tẹ ní ìdí ATM card rárá tiwantiwa kò lè jẹ bá tiwa kò lè jẹ.
I work on it. By next year, Kẹ́hìn náà máa look into buying a house.
Àmì ìtẹ̀ tí ìfẹ́ ó dìgbà tí bá settle down pẹ̀lú one woman mi lè dára lé my dear.
Ẹ̀fẹ́ dára.
Mi lè dára.
It's a lot. It's expensive.
It's a lot o.
I second
tí bá
it.
tẹ bá lẹ́sìn máa ti gbé Camry yìí dé bí half.
Ọ̀nkúnlé mo second it. Àwa tá à ń gbé nínú house ọ̀la lè sọ fún yín. It's not easy buying a house in this country. As in, bills yẹn máa ń triple ni. In fact, kọ́nà ṣàánú.
All your money, you don't know what will survive.
Yeah, you know, people don't know until you get into the system.
Aláwọ̀ mi lásán ni ó ń pariwo. Mo yà pé wọ́n ní wá fi wá change bátìrì yẹn. Wọ́n ti ṣe rà fún mi pẹ̀lú bátìrì $2 àbí $3. Mo pè ó ẹ ṣe AC mi ò ṣiṣẹ́.
It's expensive living in the house.
Last summer AC mi ò ṣiṣẹ́ mo pè wọ́n ní kán wá tuntun.
A ti gba Pepco bill 700 nílé wa. Can you imagine?
You serious?
Owó náà 1 month $700. Mo náà wà ti gba 700 in a month owó náà. Ẹjọ́ ṣé àwọn ọmọ ò ní charge ni? Ṣé wọn ò ní lo heat or AC ni? Kí la máa ṣe? It's crazy. I'm telling you.
Tí mo kò tún ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà rẹ̀, Ọlọ́run mo lè ra lé ẹ̀, mo lè ra lé kí n fi lé rẹ́ǹtì kí n máa rẹ́ǹtì apartment Ọlọ́run.
But you know, especially our tiny family, by when you have a lot of kids, you can't be living in a 2-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom apartment.
Number 4-bedroom apartment, you are.
Uncle, by that time, let me tell you, by that time, now, you will just think you don't have things to put in the house. Is a 5-bedroom. Sometimes my hero okay. All the kids have their room, but you still need space for a lot of things. As in a lot of things that you won't know. You'll be thinking of space for them. You'll be thinking
Thank
of
God
space.
I don't want more than
Space to buy. That's what you'll be thinking of.
It makes sense. All makes sense. So she wouldn't even someone going to láti console ara mi náà ní lọ́nà ọ̀nà gbogbo ẹ̀. Tó bá dé sí ẹnu mi á fẹ́ láti rà ní.
Exactly.
Maybe when I have my wife or whatever partner to that baby, but I know this my boost credit me more.
And you know the benefit of buying a house in this country is much. You can take out your equity, you can take out your loan, you can refinance.
Yeah, that's
a
one
lot
of the
of benefits.
Yeah.
By the time you finish paying that mortgage, boom, our house right now is 500,000 plus on the market.
Wow.
Now give it another 10 years, Uncle Kunle. What are we talking about? Are we not talking about almost 800,000?
Oh, that's just 1 million. Also,
exactly. With the way the market is skyrocketing, let my kids can find maybe another 10 years or 12, 13, max another 15 years. Do you know how much my house is going to cost? By that time, you now sell it. Do you know that more than almost that money is yours?
And the funny part is this: it's only in America that houses. I mean, you need to appreciate it in Nigeria. America, the houses is appreciated.
So, when the kids start going to college uni, you can always go take a loan, go refinance, take your equity out, whatever you want to do with the house, do it, make money. Money you told second December now. Don't fellow I'm taking my equity out this December and I'm taking that money to Lagos to go buy a house. So
Wow.
those are all the benefits of you.
One time, no time. One time.
Oh, mo bẹ professor Simbile ṣe mojú látẹkọ.
No excuse on one.
One time,
Okay, imagine so the
Lagos.
benefit.
Once you have your money,
Yeah, and
actually,
let me tell you something. When you think about your age and the time and everything, we don't want to stay in this country for the next 30 years now.
The next
That's
30 years
another.
I'm back in there.
Exactly.
I
So
thought
that
my
is the reason why.
consultant for banks with
One of the
my
reason why
visit.
people
if you are
buy.
planning coming back, rallies in Nigeria, especially Lekki axis.
Exactly.
So where you are, so you will later so Nigeria like as it. I'm buying my house in Akure Abibado. I don't want to come to Lagos.
It's
Lagos
because
now.
you people are used to that place. I've lived in Lagos all my life. My first ile me atoko me. My first ile tire when I Batimo Bidemilade, it was a push gift to me. Ní Abraham Adesanya, one is the same Abraham Adesanya tó fi ṣe estate in the thing. Inú bẹ̀ gangan. So me that I've never lived outside of Lagos. See, but I can locally. I've never lived outside of
You are saying your own, I'm saying my own.
I don't have anywhere than Lekki.
I don't want to. I don't. The only thing we are about Lagos helicopter.
Helicopter.
Nah, I hate traffic.
Axis náà lè máa wà, ibẹ̀ náà lè ti máa consult, ibẹ̀ náà lè ti máa wà.
I'm not coming on.
Because even if you now go to Akure,
I can't live in any other place. I can't live in any other. If it is not Etiosa local government, I can't do anywhere.
I can live in any other place except Lagos.
I can't live in any other place.
Okay, so let's go back to our
class.
All right, so
this is, by default, all communications to virtual networks like a block, right? But don't forget that within as a peer on networks, and so which means the networks are talking to each other. So these machines now, the only port that is open on each machine is port 3389, which is the RDP port, right? So I get So
yes,
do up arrow key, press it once. So now remove 51 and put 52 there. So that will be the other machine, the third machine from. So no. Press enter. Get the pay or not true. So network isolation contest via the internet. Let's say internet. So the new route. Just a minute.
I don't have chicken to give you.
Hello?
No, you ate already. So rest, sleep. Or you wait for me when I finish my class, we'll go. And that will be in time. What's my time's 11:59 p.m. I'm going to be too hard to deploy soon. Let me check for Johnny now. Bring this, let me give you music. I don't want that. I don't want it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now type net starts. Okay, wait.
I'm here.
Number 10.50, 10.51.
Don't touch it.
Type net start switch dash NR. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Type net start switch dash NR.
Next.
Net as a network. Net start. Start as in statistics. All together. Yes. Space dash NR.
And now.
Yes. Press enter.
Bring that thing, Sulam. Bring it. That's okay.
Scroll up a little. Scroll up a little. Scroll down. Interface list. Okay. Interface. Scroll down. Active route. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. We jumped into the end. A copy script no sense in the chat you can run. Yellow, sorry, yes, that blue one. Bring up the partial. There's a partial there. What's that? Press enter. So right click and paste. Let's scroll up. Okay, so local address, local port 4960, remote port 0, local address. Let's go down there. Sir. Keep going down, Local port 5980. Keep going. Azure. Okay, local address. Keep going, sir. Okay, wait a minute. So there's a remote address. So at this point, local address 10.0.0. IP address wo ni eléyìí 20.189.173. Then another IP address 40.62. Then another IP address 168.3. Scroll down. Port 80, port 443. Keep scrolling down. Keep going. Okay, there's another one. 76.151. Establish. Okay. Establish. Okay. Alright, so what I will see instruction. So being able to get what we are looking for. Yeah, scroll down. So note the test uses TCP 689 since this is the port is allowed by default by operating system firewall. Scroll down, sir. So examine the output of the command, verify that the connection was successful. Yes, which is successful. In the PowerShell console, run the following test connectivities in VM2, which has a private IP address with two this. So test this one. So I copy it, you can see VM2. Let's scroll down now. Let's scroll down, Jen. Okay, it's okay. It's okay like that. So LLCB and VMs here. Let's look for VM2. No, maybe by call, maybe by call. You click on VM2 here. Click on VM2 here. So IP address here. This is 20.237. So it was silent in the RDP here. It will need 20.237 RDP silent be blue any icon. Your RDP here. Maybe a bit things in silent. Ìsàlẹ̀ náà àwọn machine tẹ open àwọn virtual machines tẹ sign in.
Okay.
So look at that IP address. Which one is the last one here? 20.2. So go and bring up the minimize this one. No, padà sí machine yìí. Minimize this white page ni mo sọ. So bring up the PowerShell. Right click on the Windows. Right click. PowerShell admin. So right click and paste. I increase the font size. Go to fonts, pick 28. Press OK. Okay.
Go ahead.
So do up arrow key. So remove 52, put 51 there. Press enter. So this is true. So do up arrow key. I scroll up. Remove 51, put 50. Press enter. So remember I said do up arrow key. I scroll up. To remove port 3389, put port 443. Let's see, but let's see what we get. Press enter. Kilo, sir.
Failed
Why do you feel?
because it was 440 was not open.
Exactly. Clap for yourself. It's emotion. So let's go back to the instruction. So you can see how secure that environment is now. So anybody that's trying to attack you now, the only port that is open is port 3389. In fact, hope you know that you can also change that value 3389 into something else.
Mhm.
Like you can change it to 5,000. So someone like me knows that, okay, if I need to attack you, I should be attacking port 3389, port 448, port 80. You understand?
Mhm.
But for security, you can decide to change lórí VM yẹn, instead of pé kó máa lo port 3389, ẹ lè ní kó lo port 4000 or port 451, or you understand? Just change the value. So you be the only one to know the value that you are using to enter your machine. Why? Because there are some people that already know that, okay, 3389 is used for remote connection, RDP connection, and they can also attack it. You understand? Because there's only one port that is open now. That port is open, which means
So
you're also
does it mean that the port you define is what's going to happen or what?
No, the port is the port that allows you to enter into that machine using that protocol called RDP. So, but every other port is blocked according to the virtual network, right?
Okay.
Normal ports, which is HTTP and HTTPS, is blocked because the machine port 18 over block. Any port the machine is over block. The only port that is open. The value NSG, the my port 339 open. You understand? Except to watch Linux in the machine, the port 22 loma open. You understand? So any other port, but I'm saying because we already know, some of us already know that, okay, your machine can be, we can also test for attack machines. You can say, okay, oh yeah, let's attack port 3389 because that port can be open. So the attacking, I'm already attacking because the port is fully opened. You understand? But I'm saying it's like, how do I do it? It's like saying, okay, I don't want port 3389. Your port 3389 is opened, but you see that particular port, you can change the value from 3389 to 5,000 or to 5321. You understand? And then pay 4 digits, you can change it.
Yeah.
So you call them more figure that changes. So if I'm attacking port 3389, it won't open, it won't go. Why? Because it has been changed to another port number that only you knows. Because port 3389, everybody in the world look more port 3389 as RDP port. So if they want to attack you from China, they will attack that port called port 3389. They will attack port 22. They will attack ports. Google port to available. Normally if you attack. So what you can now do is to change that port number on your virtual machine. There's a place where we change it. You know.
Okay.
There's a place where we change it. And in a call, okay, the only port I have now, the port number at low is 6,000, which is 6000 or 6, or it might be 6532, depending whatever you want. So you call them more when you write it down somewhere. So even if everybody in the world is attacking you, they won't know the port. They won't know. They will know that you have a server there, but they won't know the port to attack. Because all the normal ports that they know is already being attacked and it's not allowing them. Meanwhile, the point is because you have changed.
Stop.
So number 14, right?
Okay, yeah.
In the video PowerShell console, run the following test to connect this. Scroll down.
Yeah.
What's it for you?
No, 14 on.
So the test uses TCP. This is allowed, pause is allowed by default. 15, examine the output. Scroll down. The clean up resources. Okay. Power resources. So would you like to clean up your resources?
I want to clean up today. Let me try.
Right?
So I'll run this first.
You want to clean up, right?
I'm gonna stop machine, Abby.
But man, why is it clean up? You know, you're still learning. You still need configuration of PS station. All the pairing station. You have to clean up. What's the clean up? Pairing.
Okay.
You understand? So go to your machine. Since you are still learning, and I told you, go to a virtual machine. Click on virtual machine. No. Wait. Click on this particular that says, do you want to?
Where?
Go to virtual machine. So check out the box. If you see name one, check the yeah, it looks okay. Go and click on stop. Okay. Click on yes. So stop. So go to your virtual network. Virtual network. You have plenty of virtual network. So it's clear now because you are still doing training. So even if they charge you, you can always tell them that they are from training. Microsoft will remove it. They are not using it for any production. So I think with that, we are good to go. Let's move into the next. Let's move into the next.
So, we'll try.
No, you really surprised. You surpassed my expectation. And like I said, I wasn't expecting you to. I was expecting you to give an excuse to say, "Oh, I was busy. I had to do something." So that was good. That was great. That was great. That was great.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's move to.
Let the big chat GPT to help me.
Clearly.
But no, she low.
Then.
Only because they can't change the name at Guinea. It keeps giving me error.
And
I
then you
try
now
to correct it, but yeah. policy that is going to correct every error. Both of us
Exactly.
try like the shaver,
That was
but
the
one
reason why I
thing
said
is
it. It was one of the tools that you're going to use because of your training. So there's no point. Because imagine that you do know you will be frustrated and you continue learning those things.
being funny.
Because that's the truth. But I was learning by there was no charges to pay. As the day we script by everybody man catch you.
Uh,
You still understand?
it's very, very sweet. Okay.
Okay, so
Let's
let's go
continue
to
to section of.
get to Kilegwe.
Let's go to Azure. Azure number one.
No, let me share my screen.
Thank you.
We're saying thank you. I don't understand why you're saying that.
I said thank you for everything. Now you're giving your time to people that are paying you. The money I pay you is not. It's not worth your time and effort. So
So let's thank God. Let's do our best, And when it's time for your, I hope you're applying already. Try and begin to apply for IT support roles and some other roles like that. Then Azure cloud engineers and all of that. So begin
before you
to
can I want to practice enough with Roshi.
I want to really but never practice enough. Because when you begin to get called for interview, you're already getting familiar with the areas that and the questions that will likely ask you. So it's easier for you to begin to focus more. One thing about this training is that the training will teach you all the aspect of the job platform, right? But when you get a job, you're not going to be working on all the aspects. You understand? So when Madam Wumi was doing her training, she came suffering. Our méjì mẹ́ta la train one by. So aspect wọn ti fún mi pé kí n kọ́ màá kọ́. So later I said the way you are doing your training, you won't learn anything. Hey, you understand? So now started doing extra classes. So one of these days, she wanted to do an interview, and then we went through this course again altogether. When we now go to storage, she was like, you call it cover storage, more jack shit. It's you understand, So you can imagine the way I train. We sometimes, take our time, cheese, go break. Our guys, no matter what, how coin, blah 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 blah. How go to one party, one. You understand? And you won't blame them. You won't blame them. So let's look at VPN. Organizations use a virtual private network to create a private encrypted connection for their resources and users to the internet. Are you with me,
Are you
sir?
sharing your screen?
Yes, so I'm sharing my screen. You can't see
I
it
will
here.
still go to my screen. Hey, I'm here now. I'm here.
Okay. So we want to look at VPN gateways. Remember your gateways now. Remember where your VPN is always. It's always at the edge of your VNet.
Yes.
You remember. I've been hammering on those things. One of the reasons why I'm hammering on those things is that even in the course of our own work at work, these are some of the places that there's so many issues. Microsoft users, Azure users, In fact, I still have a particular case constant. The guy has some machines on-prem, has some machine on Azure. His gateway is not connecting to the on-prem. It's not connected. It's one case going to 2 weeks. You understand?
Wow.
Yes.
Don't make noise. Don't make noise.
So that is why when I'm trying to make sure that I'm training people, no focus, so that when they get familiar with it, can always produce their best. Just give me a minute, sir. Just
Actually, please don't make noise now. Why are you making that noise?
okay, sir.
All right.
So organization uses VPN, your virtual private network. So okay, can you explain the idea of VPN for me? Let me test your knowledge.
VPN. Ah, I think a VPN is kind of tool that they use to reduce spying or reduce unwanted access.
Yes, I
Yeah,
agree.
unwanted access. Huh?
I agree.
But that's not what you want to hear.
That's not what I want, you know. Now you know. So from all the diagram, Timothy Fuen, how can you go back to all those diagrams? Where how can you, because there's something I really want to hear. The animal from okay, you really understood this concept of VPN. I didn't finish, sir.
I'm here. You asked me to go to the
Yeah, you
diagram
can
now.
share.
So I'm
You
looking
can
for
share
it.
your screen. You can share your screen. Because I want to show
Hold
that
on,
you are
let me find it. What what name do I give this one? Hold on. What's about the two more shit? Gbọ́dọ̀.
no problem.
Mo ń wá diagram yẹn ni.
You can share your screen.
Yeah, I'll share. Màá share. Tó ní ilé iṣẹ́. Wá ló wà. Ń gbọ́.
Professor Dọ̀tun, ẹjọ́ táìmù oní kíláàsì lára. 9 hours. Time àwọn guys yẹn. So that's 10 o'clock lọ́dọ̀ tèmi.
Am I available?
Oh yeah, now I'm available. 10 o'clock lọ́dọ̀ mi yẹ. Àbí?
Ṣé
Àbáwọn
class
lọ.
mi tí wà lọ́la ni?
Clear,
Yàtọ̀
sir.
sí ti tèmi. Yàtọ̀ sí class ẹ̀ máa ṣe lọ́la yàtọ̀ sílé ni.
alẹ́ ni tọ̀dọ̀ yín, ìbírọ̀lẹ́ ni tọ̀dọ̀ yín, ìbí around
That's why no so. Mo lè join yẹn náà.
àárọ̀ ni o. Lẹ́bàá
Ó ń
máa
ṣàṣàn.
Mo wà máa àbíṣẹ́ láàárọ̀ mo wà mọ́ àmì irọ́ mo lọ sí cookout lọ́la.
okay.
Ẹ ṣe bí cookout yìí di nǹkan bíi 1, èmi náà lọ cookout yẹn náà.
12. So 10 àárọ̀ àbí? Mo lè join.
Ó yìí di 1:30 kí n tó kàn lè lọ cookout. At least màá dé bẹ́ẹ̀ títí.
Mo lè join.
So I join at 10 o'clock.
No, I can ask them to start by 8, so I might join by 9.
Àná yẹn mo jẹ máa dé bí join.
Very
10 yẹn ti wà okay fún wa.
10 wà okay.
Okay, 10
So kọ́
okay.
bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní 9.
Yeah, I'm at 9 because I will
Because 1 hour different níbi àti Houston. So
so I guess as much.
Mr. Dr. ṣé kí n try VPN yẹn? I'm having something on my head. I'm not sure. Kẹ́ má bù mí.
Okay, go ahead.
We are saying now.
Wait, no, wait. I just wanted to give just like 2 sentences. Should be okay.
Even if it's one, once you say exact thing that I want,
like
I continue
it is used like to connect 2 or more. I think it's used to communicate between 2 networks or connect them together.
Yes, between 2 networks, yes. Well,
And it can also be used to communicate to the on-prem.
From the on-prem to
the
cloud. It could even from
But it's about two networks. Yeah.
Okay.
I intentionally asked you to go back to your diagram. You understand?
Actually, the diagram didn't help me. It was what women said that helped me.
Okay. So the idea of the VPN is to create a private network, like a private channel, like a secret tunnel, you know, from like the other day I was explaining it. Maybe the 2 of you, your house is let's say 1 mile apart. So you can create a tunnel from one person's house to another person's house. And imagine okay, there's a tunnel there. Nobody else knows about the tunnel. So that's a secret channel. So Benny, that's how your VPN works. You understand? So the outside world, the people of the world, we don't know that there's a passage somewhere under the ground that goes from this person's house to that person's house. So the secret channel, even people cannot attack it. You understand? So that is why now from Azure, then from a diagram you can see that your just like Madam Wumi said, it helps you, it connects directly to another network, just like that. I mean, because if you look at the pairing you did, the pairing looks like a tunneling protocol. That pairing alone, you know, because it's a it's a straight line to the other network. You understand? So, but if you see VPN, you will now have what we call a VPN gateway. You understand? You have a VPN gateway in one of the network, maybe your hub network, like you are looking at. Then in the on-premises, let's assume it's on-premises, they will now have what we call VPN clients. You understand? That will connect to the there. So let me share my screen.
Share your screen now. Before you come and load it again.
Share your screen now. Let me to concentrate. I need those network that you want to.
Yeah, you need that networking. And I told you need that networking.
Yeah.
Because you come networking.
Let me sit down as if I'm in class now.
Especially this area is very critical. So So organization uses a VPN to create a private encrypted connection. So it's encrypted, that is very secure. Their resources and users to the internet. So a VPN enables a true IP address to be changed or hidden to help prevent unwanted access and malicious attack. So basically it's for security, right? So Azure VPN gateway supports encrypted traffic between Azure Virtual Network and on-premises location over the internet, or between Azure Virtual Networks over the Microsoft network. So statement in this is what we were looking for. So look at this statement very well, it's very important. So Azure VPN gateway. So now because you want to create a VPN, you will need what we call a gateway, a VPN gateway, just like you saw in that diagram. So that gateway provides encryption. You know, what does the encryption does? It changes the IP address. It turns it to something else that you won't know is an IP address, right? And then encrypted traffic between Azure Virtual Network, which is the one in the cloud, and then your on-premises ones over the internet, and then another one. So in these modules, suppose you work as an IT administrator or a healthcare association. The company wants to connect their data centers and other regional facilities to Azure. The infrastructure implementation requires secure connectivities to ensure private patient data is protected while it's crossing the network. So it gets benefits. So because nobody wants their health record to be leaked, you understand? So if you are working for a healthcare company, and then they said, okay, we have different data centers. You know, let's say there's one in Houston, there's another one in Dallas, there's another, you understand? And they say, okay, we've already moved to Azure, and we want to make sure that we connect to this the VPN. What do you do? So the current configuration does not have the bandwidth requirement to support a dedicated circuit. So you are responsible for researching how to integrate the company's network in a cost-effective way. So like I told you yesterday, sir, your company will always create a problem and they'll be expecting you to provide the solutions. They're okay because most of the Finland on it. So look at the problem now. You are the IT administrator for a healthcare solution company. So the company wants to connect their data centers and other larger region facilities to Azure. So it's a multi-site, right? So the infrastructure implementation requires secured. So this is what they want. They are telling you they don't care. It was required the secure connectivity to ensure private patient health data protected while it's crossing the network. So their database has to be protected. So current configuration does not. Can you see the issue now? As you see, voila, once. The current configuration only within the company does not have the bandwidth requirement to support a dedicated circuit. You know, a dedicated circuit means that they will have to create a backbone from Dallas to Houston. You know, from Houston to New York. They don't have that kind of capacity. So it's better they move to Azure. You understand? So you are now responsible for researching how to integrate the company's network in a cost-effective way. At the same time, they don't want to spend money. They are looking for something cheap. So
I would do better.
as in, so you now like to create VPN gateway to securely connect your company site to Azure. So determine Azure VPN gateways. So please let's pay attention because this is getting weird here. So VPN gateway is a specific type of virtual network gateway. So that is used to send encrypted traffic between your Azure virtual network and on-premises. So this was the statement I was looking for the other time. So basically your VPN is send traffic between your Azure VPN, your Azure network, and then the on-premises location. But it goes over the public internet. So a VPN gateway can also be used to send encrypted traffic between your Azure virtual network over the Microsoft network. So Azure VPN Gateway is a service that uses this specific type of virtual network gateway to support encrypted traffic. So a VPN gateway. This is what we are looking at. A VPN gateway is a specific type of virtual network gateway. So that means VPN gateway is not the only virtual network gateway. Tani. Look at this statement. It's not the only virtual network. Tani. So if you come back to this video, it said Azure VPN gateway is a service that uses this specific type of virtual network gateway. So that means there are other specific types of virtual network gateways. You know, so the other type is, at least I know one. One is called what's the name of this? They call it express routes. That one is very, very costly, express routes. So to support encrypted traffic. So the following illustration demonstrates several ways to implement Azure VPN gateway. So the conversion shows a virtual network connectivity with a VPN gateway. So the virtual network has a site-to-site connection to an on-premises network that uses IPsec IKE version 2 protocol. Okay, so look at this diagram. Here is your VNet 1, it's US. And then at the edge of your network, you deploy your VPN gateway, right? And then you know that line now, that line that goes directly from your gateway down to your premises, right? So now look at it. Look at the IP address here, 10.1.0/16, which is this is 65,000 size. I mean, 65,000 size of IP, really. That's not a problem. But here you have VPN 1 gateway public IP. There's Omani gateway, you know, Mani IP méjì. Omani public IP, the Mani private IP. Do you understand? So the public IP is 1.1.1.1.1.1. So using this tunneling protocol, they call this tunneling protocol the IPsec IKE S2S VPN. Using this tunneling protocol, it connect directly to the on-premises, which is called site 1. Now, a IP address 1 is site 1. This is 10.1 from 10.101. Okay. So now look at the diagram again. Can you see that there's a public IP address at the virtual network gateway? The VNet 1 gateway public IP address is 131.1.1.1. Now traffic travels through what we call an IPsec S2S. So it could be tunnel inside the network, inside the what's it called now? So then at the edge here, at this other building here, we don't manage clients here. Maybe the client is installed on a laptop, right? To receive what is coming. So you now have what's called VPN VIP. Okay, we don't manage IP here. Okay.
That's rare.
You also be talking to the IP. This is the network, is in the house. Okay, so things to know about VPN gateway. So let's examine the prominent characteristics of VPN gateway. When you implement the VPN gateway, the VPN service intercepts your data and applies encryption before it reaches the internet. When you implement VPN gateway, VPN services intercept your data, applies encryption before it reaches to the internet. So before you get to the internet, your data is already encrypted. So the VPN services use a secure pathway. Look at it. The VPN service uses a secure pathway called VPN tunnel. Like you have it. It's a secure pathway for movement of your data between your devices and your internet. So So the VPN tunnel is what enables
Can you borrow me your
your
charger?
connection to the internet. Then you have a virtual network can have only one VPN gateway. Are you see now? A virtual network can have only one. So let me ask you a question. The other one you did yesterday and today, where you paired your VNet 1, VNet 2, VNet 3. So after pairing them now, sir, after pairing them, how many VPN gateway, if you want to deploy, do you think those three networks can have after you have paired them?
Clothes I asked you to wear when you don't wear it in the morning. Put it on when you're coming. All right.
Okay. So, Madam Umi, I just asked a question.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I think
Oh,
So let me go over the question again.
mm-hmm.
So initially, Kankukule has three virtual networks, right?
Okay.
So there was network A, network B, and network C. So
Mm-hmm.
network A is deployed in East US. Network B is also deployed in East US. But network C is deployed in West US, right?
Mm-hmm.
So along the line, each network, right, has one virtual machine. So each virtual machine has their port number 3389 for RDP port opened. Okay. Now, as time goes by, Awokuli now paired each network. You know, you have A, B, C. Now, he paired B to A, because both of them are in East region, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he now paired C to A, which is, you know, they are in different region, but he paired C to A. Now, of course, you know that this is not my question. My question now knows that is that you have learned about virtual gateway, VPN gateway, okay, that can always exist in a virtual network, right? So the question is now, based on those scenario I painted, which is at 3 CPs and all of that. So how many VPN do you think the network of bullying work done would have? How many VPN gateway? Still your answers with reasons.
Hello.
Kò yé mi náà báyìí. Hello, Uncle Kunle.
Uncle ṣe ti
Yes.
sùn lọ ní abẹ́ mu wá ṣe.
Ṣé ti sùn lọ ní?
Ó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Fún ní question tó ń sùn. Ẹ ti lọ sùn, àwọn fún yín question.
Mo dúró de Wùmí kó answer ni.
Ẹ wá sáré nap.
Okay, so the answer is they will have one VPN. They will have one VPN gateway.
Why?
Because it's there on our screen. They say the virtual network can
Only have one VPN. They can be created. They have one. They will have one VPN gateway, simply because multiple connections can be created with the same VPN.
But
Just
they
like
said it can have
all
the
of
same.
them have the same. Just like all of them have the same subnets.
It's gonna have. To me, it's gonna have just one VPN gateway.
Okay. After about that, jí nóòtì mi wò tán.
Kí ló dé gbé nóòtì yín sí wá wájú? Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ question fún wa nóòtì.
Èmi gan tẹ̀ mọ̀ kọ́kọ́ síbẹ̀ gan. So I was only talking about this highlights. Ilé tí mo highlight yìí.
Give it to me.
I think
You want
it's
to eat
good.
it?
It's good.
I said, give it to me. What is wrong with you? Bring it here. Give it to me. Yes, that's it.
Voilà.
Get the fuck out of this place. Get out. Get out.
So you understand? So at least we now know that even if you have only a single VPN, a single virtual network, you only need one VPN gateway, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, like the scenario I painted, if you have 3 or multiple virtual networks, in as much as
In 2
you are
minutes, put it
paired them
slow
together,
down.
in as much as you
In
are
as much
paired them
as you
together,
pair them together, you can have just one VPN
so
gateway.
they work together as a big family,
No
just
more for
one.
again. Give me my
You understand? So multiple connections can be created to the same VPN. So like the peering means multiple connections. So when you create multiple connections to the same VPN gateway, so all VPN tunnels shares the same available. So you understand? So why? Because VNet 1 has been connected to VNet 2, VNet 3 has been connected to VNet 1. So they all flow, data flow all through the VPN. So no need, it's only one gateway, no man need. So the VPN gateway can be deployed in Azure availability zones to gain resilience, scalability, higher availability to virtual network gateways. Okay, availability zones physically and logically separate gateways within a region while protecting your on-premises network connectivities to Azure and zone level failure. Okay, so what that is trying to say is that you can deploy your VPN gateway into different availability zones. You already know your availability zones, right? That is putting these different gateways into different network, different data centers. So even if one data center is down, the other gateway
The
would
other one
work
will pick up.
to connect again. So then virtual network gateway. A virtual network gateway is composed of 2 or more virtual machines, okay, that are deployed to a specific subnet that you create called the gateway subnet. Quickly, if you remember that thing I was telling you when you were calling a particular design virtual machine, Timoni is called virtual appliances. So that's what they are trying to say.
Yeah.
So they are also a virtual machine, but you put a network appliance in them. So you now put them in a special. You can not pay. If you look at the diagram, I told you there are different subnets.
So
There is a subnet that you're calling. Timoni knows every metal and you remember. So they can also have their own gateway. So the virtual machine are created when you create the virtual network gateway. The virtual machine contains routing tables, run specific gateway services. So you can directly configure the virtual machine that are part of the virtual network gateway. So what are the things to consider when using VPN gateway? So VPN gateway connections are available in different configurations. In these modules, we explore how to configure a site-to-site connection. So as you develop your VPN gateway strategy, review your options and choose the configurations that best support your business needs. So these are the things we need to consider. So if the configuration is side to side, that is, we have one of our buildings in Houston and another one in Dallas. So we want them to talk together, right? You use what we call S2S. So connect your on-prem data center to your Azure virtual network through an IPsec, that is Internet Protocol Security / IKE or IKE version 1 or IKE version 2 VPN tunnel. So these are the name of the tunneling protocols they use. Then you can cross, they are giving us scenarios, the reason why you use side-to-side. Then you want to support cross premises and hybrid configurations, right? Configure S2S VPN and Azure Express route for the same virtual network. Configure S2S VPN to a secure failover path for Express route. Configure S2S VPN. So you already know what they mean by S2S. So that's what you should, hold on to that. Then point to site. I've explained to you, point to site means that from a site to a particular machine, which not the whole of the VM now, though it's just a machine. So there's a client, there's a VPN client on the machine, like an application is installed. So Ulumama connect directly. Like I gave you an example yesterday. Let's say you want to work from home, and then they've given you laptop to go and work from home, but you need to enter the network of the company that you're working from home from. So they would have installed a VPN client so the machine. So what you need to do is just to click on it, and then it takes you directly to their own network so that you can work. So you're not using your own network to work. You're using their own network to work. So VPN load them high up. So connect individual device of your Azure virtual network. So look at that statement, sir. Your point to site individual devices to Azure virtual network. So you did a point to site, yeah. And that was the point I was trying to point to you yesterday. You know, then connect a secure connection to your virtual network from an individual client computer. They're useful for remote and traveling workers who want to connect to Azure from their current locations. Okay, we have virtual network to virtual network. So this is another form of VPN, based on your diagram. The diagram VPN to VPN. That's your peering and some other one. So connect one virtual network to another virtual network through IPsec tunnel. So you can use IPsec tunnel instead of using peering. Okay, build a network that integrates cross-premises connectivities with inter-virtual network connectivities, combining VNet to VNet communication with multi-site connection configuration, which I really love to do myself. This VPN to VPN communications. You know, so then another reason is connect virtual network in the same and different region. Then connect virtual network in the same or different subscription. Connect virtual network that have the same or different deployment model. So basically, peering would work well here, right? Then availability. So, like I told you, your virtual network you can use it. Your virtual gateway you can use it for high availability. Centers so that available. Support availability for cross premises, VNet to VNet. Implement availability for multiple on-prem
Professor, please.
devices.
So this, I have a question. So these are all what we use our virtual our VPN gateway for, right? They're uses.
Reasons, yes, reasons, scenarios why you want to use them.
Scenario.
You understand? So basically, just pick one of the first one is okay. Connect to your on-premise data center. Then point to the site. Connect individual devices. You know that is remote work. If you are going to work from home remotely, you need to go enter into their network. You know, then this is connect virtual network to another virtual network, right? Then this is your VNet peering, basically. Then highly available. That's your. You already understand what they are trying to say by you deploy it to different data center across Azure. So now create site connections. Create connections as reviewed. So in these modules, we review the steps site connection on Azure. The steps for this configuration. So 6 of them one. Okay. So site connection. Well, step net you have already done.
I can't.
Server.
Are you? Hello. Hello.
Yes.
What page are
The
you?
network. The thing is not going.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not moving because we are only seeing next unit, create site to site.
Okay.
Frozen.
Share. Let me share.
Your voice is kind of not audible enough. On drive.
Network lagging. It's lagging.
Yeah. I think it's lagging.
Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, it's still that page.
You should be able to see great site-to-site connection.
Are you on continue? Your mouse is on continue.
I'm on
Abi,
great
Uncle Kunle,
site-to-site
can you
connection.
read?
Mills, no, I'm here. Wow, it's so cool. Yes.
Let me log out.
Can you scroll up or scroll down? Let's see if it's gonna move.
It's out.
Okay. Stop sharing. Then you share. Oh, what's it?
Let's perform.
Kunle o, Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa.
I'm on. For the past
Ẹ má ṣe
1
ọdún.
week. I just don't go.
Ẹ́
I just don't go, sir. For the past 4 weeks, motivation overnight, 13 hours, month, like Monday to Friday.
ẹ ti pa gbogbo owó tó yẹ kí gbogbo apá l'Amẹ́ríkà tán.
I don't know, bro.
So we can see now. Okay.
Sites. So as reviewed in the previous sections, VPN gateway connections are available in different configurations. So in these modules, we review the steps to configure a site-to-site connections on Azure. So the following flowchart highlights 7 high-level steps for this configuration.
Wow.
So 6 of the 7 steps are completed in Azure. Okay, so
Wow.
but if you look at it, step 1, you've already done it. Create virtual network and subnet. So move. Specify DNS server. Well, this is optional. Create a gateway subnet. You are yet to create gateway subnet, right? Yeah, you create a gateway subnet. You have to create a VPN gateway. Gateway subnet. Subnet lele, right? Then you will create the services here. Don't pay any VPN gateway. That's Azure services. Then you now create local network gateway. You now configure. Okay, good. We'll do all this. Configure the VPN devices and then create VPN connection. The complete process to create a VPN gateway for a site-to-site connection can take up to 45 minutes. So things to know about site-to-site configuration. So before we start looking at the configuration, so we don't read the details of okay. Create virtual network and subnet by now. So what's possible? By now, it should be familiar with. Is the network still poor?
Your audio. But it's okay, we can manage.
My audio will soon be done. I'm not worried. Just be reading what is on the screen. You know my help. You understand?
All right, sir.
So by now, you should be creating virtual networks and subnet, right? So to complete these steps, work with your own premise network administrator to reserve an IP address range for your virtual network. Okay. Specify the DNS server. DNS isn't required to create a site-to-site connection. However, if you need a resolution for resources that are deployed to your virtual network, you should specify DNS server. Then step 6, configure the VPN devices. The on-prem steps is needed only when configuring a site-to-site connection. So if you are following, You are following the steps to create another.
Why did they jump all the way to step 6?
These are the things that are optional that you need to create on your own.
Oh, okay.
Things to know. So before we start looking at the configuration details, here are the things. So they expect that you know how to create virtual network by now. So they expect that you know how to create subnet and configure DNS. You understand? So that's what they are trying to say. So by now, you look at step 1, virtual network and subnet. Then you can skip step 2 because it's optional. Then look at step 3. This one, you have not done it before, but you need to create. But you have created subnet before, but you can just create the subnet for the gateway. Then you're not going to create the gateway step 4, right? You're not going to create another local gateway again. This local gateway, you need on-prem, you might low. You understand? So that the two of them can be talking to themselves.
Okay.
Yes. So gateway, gateway client lórí on-premises. Eléyà jẹ́ gateway VPN lórí Azure. Okay. So you understand? So step 6 here ni how to configure the device, the VPN gateway, the VPN device. So create the gateway subnet. So create the gateway subnet. So before you create a virtual network gateway for your virtual network, you first need to create the gateway subnet. Gateway subnet is part of the virtual network IP address range that you specify when you configure your virtual network. So there are a few requirements for creating the gateway subnet, including identifying your virtual network gateway IP address before you start the creation. What are the things to know? Take a few minutes to review the following important details about the gateway subnet. You deploy a gateway in your virtual network by adding a gateway subnet. The gateway subnet must be named gateway subnet. The gateway subnet the IP addresses that are used by your virtual network gateway resources. When you create your gateway subnet, create virtual machines that are deployed. Gateway virtual machines are deployed. So the gateway subnet are configured with the required VPN gateway set. Okay. Things to consider when creating the gateway subnet. So when you create the gateway subnet in Azure portal, there are several configuration portal parameters. There are few items to consider when planning your parameter balance. So this is how you create your subnet. You just come to any of your virtual network, right? You click on subnet. You add subnet here. At the shaking, so this is easy. You can create your gateway subnet. If I let him specify what type do you want.
Okay.
Some configuration requires a larger gateway subnet than another. But the recommendations size refer to the documentation, the configuration that you are planning to see. It's best to create a gateway subnet by using a classless. So consider network security to create VPN gateway. So as a create subnet, yes. So as I create a VPN gateway. So the VPN gateway settings that you should VPN gateway settings that you choose. So the VPN gateway settings that you choose are critical to creating a successful connection for your virtual network. So there are several parameters to VPN gateway. Okay. Let's take a
So,
closer look at configuration for configuring the VPN gateway. So we will actually show, but I just showing you the images and how you do it. So
okay.
you just search for virtual network. So you can just search for virtual network. So there you create virtual network. And then so the Bible was saying to say create virtual network gateway. You can see that the VPN gateway that you want to create. So under the basic, you pick your subscription, you pick the name, what type of gateway it is, zero base, the express route, point base, pick it. Then you give the SKU, pick one standard right? Then pick the network. Okay. So project. All right. So these are just information here, no expensive. Yeah, no problem. Down the VPN gateway. So when you configure a virtual network gateway, you need to specify the type of VPN to create. So there are two options: route based and policy based. So VPN type, choose depending on connection topology. Okay, you know what? There's still more of this because you still look at determine gateway SKU, create local network, configure on premises, create VPN, auto
Thank
deploy,
you
and
very
pipe
much.
train. So let's end it here. So we just look at you're already getting the idea of what your VPN gateway looks like, right? So
Yes, sir.
so your own class is 6 p.m. right?
Yes.
6 p.m. But imagine
Wait.
I'm going there now.
Yeah.
So from your own class, we start from there, okay? Because I'm not in I'm calling class I'm just to no, it's the same as you, but it's she present, but just that you can now do
Okay.
more of groundwork. Yes, you can do more groundwork.
Uh,
Like today now, later in the day, I want to also teach them how to create virtual machine using Terraform. You understand? Which I've never thought about before. Yeah. So it's just to make it more dynamic that you have more work.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just,
No,
I need to go to say. But serious to be serious, I hardly hear you. Network here go
I
ṣe
think
ẹ̀yà tí ó dùn
yeah, I
àti
think
onílù ló
it's
máa
the network. Yeah, it's the network. So there's
Yeah.
no point. For I would have prepared the videos and you will get them.
No problem, sir.
Yes. So let me allow you to go and rest. So, Madam Queen,
All right.
when are we? Wow.
I don't know how you want to do it like this because you have on Kukunle tomorrow night, you have those guys in the morning, and I'm not around in the afternoon, so I don't even know what I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Abi, you need to have your own time too. So,
Because
but
once
and Sunday you have church, so
it's okay. Let's do it on Sunday. Let's do it on Sunday.
after church, Abi.
Let's do it on Sunday.
So,
You know, on Sunday I still have those guys. So on Sunday.
you have them in the
After
morning on
their
Sunday. Okay. All right then, no problem. We'll start Sunday.
last Sunday or Monday, I'm free all through Monday. So
Okay. All right. We'll start on Sunday, no problem.
yeah. So Any wonderful interest.
All right, you too. Thank you so
Like,
much.
sir,
Bye bye, sir. Bye bye, ma.
thank you. Look like that.